seeing all this stuff makes me rethink like Taylor Swift. I mean, everything I've ever thought to be where people go, oh, she's a plant. I go, I don't know. Like now with everybody, I go, sure. Yeah. Post Malone, Taylor, all of them. Sure. Whatever. Maybe everybody is at the top. Maybe none of it's real. Maybe nothing's real. Maybe everything is fake. I don't know, man. I know one thing is damn certain, and it is that Alexis Wilkins is from Fayetteville, Arkansas. And she knows how to sing into that can, boy. Yeehaw! Yee! It's Alexis Wilkins, y'all. She's in town from Arkansas. Yeehaw, boys.
My chain. My chain.
There's a lot of this, unfortunately, like the space of music is saturated with, it's very political these days. Even our great FBI Director Kash Patel, who everybody loves and respects, everybody loves and respects him. They think he's great from what I've seen. Even his girlfriend is making country music. So I'm sure you guys are all aware of. You guys know Alexis Wilkins?
Back when old school was mainstream radio.
Okay, so here's the funny thing. I cannot verify that she lived in Arkansas at any point. From what I found, she lived in LA for a period and Switzerland. And I think one other country. She says what was near and dear to her heart was living in the South, is what she says. But I can't even find any evidence. I found she graduated from some elementary school, like high-end one in like London. She goes on podcasts and talks about how she's not in the Mossad. She goes on Megyn Kelly. She goes on like country music podcasts. And she's like, I would like to address something. I'm not Israeli. I'm not in the Mossad. My new album is out in the fall.
Radio was always clean. People read their news and angst. Steel guitar was on everything.
She's not in the Mossad, okay? She's a pure blood American right here.
Folks signed up to hear straight sing. Write this down, long live the king. Drop a needle down on a vine. Oh.
I mean, look at the physiognomy. Look at the face and everything. Does that scream, you know what, to you? Does it really? Be honest. That to me screams. That to me seems like a girl right out of Fayetteville, right out of Bentonville, Arkansas. Go Ridgebacks or go Suey. What are they called? Fayetteville. Go Razorbacks. They're pigs. I forget what they are. They're pigs with ridges on their back. I can't remember the names of them. She probably grew up rooting for a team like that.
Windows down, just driving 4 miles. It feels like it's been a while. When the American dream was a Cadillac and the red, white, and blue showing how you act. Things you got, you worked for. You didn't think twice about not locking your door. When people did.
What was that? Did everybody have Down syndrome in that photo?
Didn't think twice about not locking your door.
Yeah, I can't tell.
People did the right thing with no one around. They looked at each other and found common ground. From the music to the flag, I ain't living in the past. I'm just saying that I want my country back.
She's from Israel. Hi, y'all. I remember growing up in the South, just having like cucumbers and hummus and all that Arkansas stuff we had. I remember my mom would holler on the porch that dinner was ready, and we'd run up and have Israeli salad and some pita bread. I was just growing up in the South, y'all.
throw glory down on
Also, just glazing this whole
Maine.
administration.
Everybody knows your first name. Friday night lights football game. These days just don't feel the same.
Blacks for Trump. That guy is literally in the CIA. Black for Trump.
Sunday morning spent in church, taking things for what they're worth. Say your prayers, let them know. Send one up for the ones not coming home.
Not coming home. Yeah, yeah. So if you does not end there. No. It does not live. It does not end there. Grit is pretty good. Have you guys heard Grit? Yeah. I'm just from Arkansas, y'all. Howdy, y'all. Yeah.
Maybe it's the time that you got a flat tire and your dad made you changing yourself.
People will fall for anything. Top comment, Masad in the house. Yeah, born in Boston, raised in London, Switzerland, and LA. Incredible. You guys have to see her on this podcast. So she's on this podcast called Try That.
Welcome,
I was
Alexis.
watching. It's called Try That in a Small Town.
Redefining co-working. Your location.
It's pretty simple. They want to turn on the radio and be able to listen to it with their kids in the car. They don't want to have to make a moral decision every time.
She went on a podcast that got 1,000 views. 1,000 views. We're talking numbers here. This is the FBI director girlfriend. She's got no draw, no fans, no nothing. How does she have all this money, all this backing, all these music videos, all this studio time?
They go to pick a song. They don't want to get yelled at by, I don't know, Maren Morris. Like they don't want that
That's a
level
good one.
of.
One of our
thank
favorites.
you.
Yeah,
Thank you. I figured that would be a welcome party there.
She's a regular on here. She's a regular.
Yeah.
She's a regular on here.
Is there like a button? There's a money jar with that one. I feel like.
Can you still run for office if you're a spy?
Now that's a great question. That's a great.
There's nothing worse than middle-aged guys like this all hanging out, yucking it up. It pisses me the fuck off. It makes me really mad. I hate it.
I don't even know that.
It was the elephant in the room.
I just don't know that.
I cringe at the idea of them having like locker room talk. Them playing a round of golf and talking about how they want to like fuck the cart girl. And all making jokes about their wives that have put up with them. Fuck these people. Fuck all four of them. Try that in a small town. You're not going to do shit. You're not going to do shit. Sundown towns are gone. What are you going to do? Try that in a small town. I'll try anything and get away with it. I'll do anything I want in a small town. You guys all have guns and you don't do anything good with them. Nothing. You do nothing good with them except yourselves and shoot your wife and shoot yourself. That's all you do with it. I'll do whatever I want in a small town. I'll take a fucking shit on your small town. How about that? Oh, we're real country around here. Oh, yeah, I can tell because you have a Jason Aldean vinyl behind you that you got at Target. Yeah, that's real country, motherfucker. Yeah, we're real fucking country around here, motherfucker. I'm wearing fucking plaid workwear. I'm wearing new workwear that ain't got no creases in it, motherfucker. That's a Jason Aldean vinyl I got from fucking Target. I got that electric guitar at Guitar Center. Full sticker price. This is fucking outlaw country. Try that in a small town. Homo. Yeah, real country dude. This guy didn't even let himself go full gray. He's still dyeing his hair red. Sad. Sad. Your grandfather, I promise you, if you are from the South, sir, your grandfather would happily call you and have his horse kick you in the side of the head and give you brain damage for the rest of your life. If he knew you were dyeing your hair and your goatee and dressing up like you're going on American Idol, hanging little guitars from your wall and listening to Jason Aldean, he'd be sick to his stomach. Sick! You'd be sick as a dog. I guarantee it. Try it in a small town. I'll fuck your wife. I'll do anything. I'll do anything I want in your town, buddy. Try and stop me. Try that in a small town. I'm just fucking his wife while he's watching. I'm just fucking her from behind. I'm just fucking her from behind. Yeah, try that. We'll try that in a small town. I'm pounding her out. Yeah, she's begging. She's going, stop, quit. Boom, boom, boom. I'm pounding his wife. Boom, 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 boom. Boom, boom, boom. Making that pink shit go sticky. Boom, 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 boom. Yeah, try me. He's looking around. Try me, motherfucker. Try in a small time. I'm having Alexis Wilkins on my podcast. She's in the massage. Jealous much, homo? I'm fucking her in an office chair too, cause I'm too lazy. She's bent over the bed, and I'm in the office chair rolling back and forth. I kick off of her into him. He shoves me. The office chair wheels back into her pussy. Yeah, we'll try. I'm leaving. I'm zipping up. I'm putting my giant dick back into my pants. There's tons of jizz dripping off of it like a garden hose. Yeah, you get out of our small town, buddy. You get out. I'm going to Target to get another Jason Aldean vinyl to hang on my wall in my man cave, where I talk about getting pussy, actually. Yeah, try that in a small town, bitch.
I gotta check it out. There's some rules we have here.
Someone had to take the air out of the balloon. This one gentleman
Great audio.
was telling me about.
Yeah, we got a license plate. Yeah, we got fucking license plates in this motherfucker. Yeah, bitch. Try that in a small town.
His experience coming home from Vietnam was already awful. His sister didn't pick him up from the base. Nothing was really felt as it should be. And then years down the line, he heard that one of the Clinton aides, or I forget who it was. I used to know exactly who it was, but it's been a minute. One of the aides.
It's so funny to be like in a small town and still be cocky. You've been by the government. You've been to buy your own country, and you're still cocky. You're still cocky. It's really funny.
Said on the news, we sent the smart guys to Washington, and we sent the dumb guys to Vietnam. And the fact that that's
try that in a small town. Where, like Flint, Michigan? Where? What kind of small town were you thinking of?
the soundbite that these men.
They're gonna stop picking up your trash in like 5 years. You ready for that? You ready for there to stop being garbage? You ready for your water to get rerouted to Greenwich? You ready for that? It's coming.
Ultimately, men and women have to go back and listen to is despicable.
The Try That in a Small Town podcast begins.
Try there in a small. We're recording on a cat rug, motherfucker. Yeah. I got sleeve tattoos. All these guys are fake tough guys. Every single one of them. Every single one. The backwards cap. Dudes like this are such losers. I hated people. I grew up with people like this. I hated them. I hated guys like this so much. A lot of them were like youth ministers or like deacons in their church and stuff. It sucked. These guys specifically, probably if they do go to church, it's non-denominational. I'm not gonna make any more assumptions about them. Maybe they're, like they love America. That's why they're having Israeli spies on their podcast. They're patriots, is what I mean. They're patriots. Israel is welcome on their show anytime. Anytime. Try it in a small town. The whole thing with Alexis Wilkins is astroturfed.
I was born in Boston. I grew up in England, Switzerland, and Arkansas.
And Arkansas was the last one, not the first.
I am Alexis Wilkins, and I started out writing and then singing and then acting.
Now you're just a dead long way. I can't tell the foes from the heroes when they both look good in jeans.
I mean, you can see the schnoz right there. Says on her Wikipedia she's Armenian.
Maybe I see the best of the bad guys, but maybe I'm just naive. I guess I should abide by a set of brand new rules. Next time that I find myself with a fool like you, I'll say, let's skip ahead to the part where you break my heart and change.
I've always loved history and music and how they kind of go hand in hand. And so to play at a place.
Yeah, so I'm a spy, so let me think. I love history and music. That's right. I love the passing of time in a linear way, and I like the thing everybody universally likes, music. I like those two things, just as a general.
So rich in history, especially music history.
It's rich in history. Oh, what do you mean? Can you elaborate on that?
It's really exciting. I'm really excited.
We drove right past and no trespassing sign. Sat on the tailgate and watched the planes take off. Thought we had all night, there was no need to rush. That's when those cops came pulling.
I gotta be honest, seeing all this stuff makes me rethink like Taylor Swift. I mean, everything I've ever thought to be. Where people go, oh, she's a planter. I go, I don't know. Like now with everybody, I go, sure. Yeah, Post Malone, Taylor. All of them, sure. Whatever. Maybe everybody is at the top. Maybe none of it's real. Maybe nothing's real. Maybe everything is fake. I don't know, man. I know one thing is damn certain. And it is that Alexis Wilkins is from Fayetteville, Arkansas. And she knows how to sing into that can, boy. Yeehaw! Yee! It's Alexis Wilkins, y'all. She's in town from Arkansas. Yeehaw, boys. I guess that stuff worked at one point. I mean, just like
what's going on with that?
I hadn't heard much lately.
Okay,
But my
back when, there were not as many channels, not as many, there's so many podcasts and everything now. Like, it's so hard to control Daily Wire's got 12 people watching now. They are losing the narrative quick. Everything has been splintered, fractured. They've really lost everything. They could have shoved someone like this down our throats very easily, probably 12, 15 years ago.
That's what
Superior.
That's what I Googled. How to be a good host. Play dumb. Yeah.
I like it. It's going to be a great night. I think you guys are going to be, you're going to learn a lot, right? From Alexis. Let's do this before we go, though. You got to do us. You got to follow us on the socials. We're trying to build that X up.
You got to do us?
Yeah. That's how you can do it. Go on X, follow us.
Love that.
I know. Leave a comment. Get on Insta. Get on, what's the other one? The TikTok.
The old talk. We call it the
Is somebody buying TikTok?
Yes.
What's going on with that?
I hadn't heard much lately.
Okay.
But MySpace. Follow us on MySpace.
Yeah, not on MySpace. I think, last I saw, we were doing pretty good there.
Follow us on all that. Download the episode. Leave us a comment on YouTube. Do all that kind of stuff. And here's Alexis Wilkins. Please welcome Alexis Wilkins.
Yes.
We got you while you were in Nashville. What's the time like Nashville, DC? Like where are you most? How do you split it up?
I'm still here a lot. We kind of split it. I'm there when I can be. He's here when he can be. We kind of figure it out and try to do an even split, but it's a little nuts right now. So I figure it'll level off eventually.
You know what I found out about you? Googling. No, that you're a press secretary. What? I didn't even know this.
What's that?
Is that a current thing?
Oh, good one. I didn't get that.
Especially on this angle's not her. Let's just say her Arkansas side isn't really shining through here. You know what I mean?
Yeah, when Congressman Abe Habane was first elected in office, I went into
exactly. Like I'm gonna see Pappy O'Daniel dancing. Like I'm supposed to do this when Alexis Wilkins comes on. I'm supposed to start dancing like this. Wait, what is right here? Ooh, it's Alexis Wilkins, boy. Here we go. Ooh, it's Alexis Wilkins. She's in town, boy. He'll meet you. This is so retarded. Who just put fat guy? Clip fat guy.
Sounded to me like.
but it's a little nuts right now. So I figure it'll level off eventually.
You know what I found out about you? Googling. No, that you're a press secretary. What? I didn't even know this.
What's that?
Is that a current thing?
Oh, good one.
No,
I didn't get
so
that.
when Congressman Abe Habane was first elected in office, I went into his press office.
She doesn't exist. There's no record of her living in Arkansas. I can't find any testimony from people saying she lived there. I couldn't find anything about her family, nothing. None of it makes any sense.
In his office and just set up their comms department, got them.
If you're buying this, you're the mental equivalent of someone who needs to be in a nursing home. You should have nurses, even if you're like 23 years old, you need nurses around the clock giving you care. You shouldn't be trusted to live on your own, not to stick your fingers in outlets or fall in a pool and drown or like get hit by a car. You should be, you're so dumb. You should have to live in a wheelchair. Someone should have to push you. Even if you're able-bodied, you shouldn't even be allowed to walk. You should be on an oxygen machine with little tubes. The whole thing. If you're buying this shit.
Going and then.
If all it takes is her going on this Goyim roundtable here to speak to the Goyim.
And ultimately, I sing country music, I tour,
Yeah.
I do political commentary, as you guys know, but I left that to the people who are experts at it. I just got
like
them
us
on a good path. Yeah. But yeah, set the press office up, and they're awesome, and sent them on their way in the right direction. Trust in the right people in the right places.
Okay, so you mentioned country music. That's how we first knew of you and came to know you. Talk a little bit about that.
Absolutely
how long you've
wasn't.
been doing it, the passion, and how that's going right now.
Yes. So I suppose the long story short is that I started writing first. I was 6 years old, 6 or 7, and I read an article in Smithsonian Magazine about
I was out down in shack in Arkansas reading my Smithsonian magazine.
fires.
6 years old and you're reading Smithsonian.
Wait a minute. Jim, my Smithsonian.
I know, it's funny because it actually, my mom can actually attest to that. My mom is here today, and she can attest that this actually happened. But I was reading Smithsonian.
Her mom looks like Bette Midler.
And I came across an article about the coal fires in Pennsylvania, and I wanted.
She's so boring. She's got nothing. I mean, they're not cooking up good spies anymore, man. You think you'd have a good one. But yeah, they joke about her. But every interview she does, here, I'll show you. Kash Patel. They also give an interview where they're talking about whether or not, whether or not
It's
she's
just
a
those
spy.
things don't. Obviously you and I, and it's worth the fight, and it would not be possible if you don't have an incredibly strong partner, and I'm lucky to have Alexis.
Did you think a year into this is what being the FBI director was going to be when you said to the president that, yes, I would love to be your FBI director?
I think the idea is like if you get it to be in charge, you have the lame duck guy. He's a little bit easier to honeypot. You can throw your worst at him. You can throw your lowest ranked soldier at a guy like Kash. He's got steam coming out of his ears.
I think the work
His tongue's
is
on the
definitely,
floor.
obviously the team knew what President Trump was going to do. We served in the first administration. We worked with him in between, and we kind of expected the roadmap that he had laid out, his vision for America. So we've executed on that across the front. I think some of the surprises are, of course, how the media reacts to a lot of this stuff, even for us who are rarely surprised by the media. We've probably been surprised more than expected.
And then at what point did you two meet?
We met in, was it late 2022?
At a friend's house in Nashville. Actually, John Rich was having an event at his house, and it was we were trying to get music out for conservative personalities, and John's always been a fantastic host, and we met at his house. And I walked up to her, and I told her she had a nice jacket on, and I think she turned around and walked away.
That's not true.
Again, it's getting tough to see her Arkansas side. Just this angle, you know. She's looking a little bit like Loomer. That's all I'll
He
say.
always tells the story like this. I'm like, I at no point walked away. I just did not. I mean,
You know those pictures of Laura Loomer where it looks like she has 150 teeth inside of her skull? It's not a very southern angle.
it just didn't
miss.
hit me that my jacket was like the entry point of, hey, we should.
Have you tried Bill Ackman's May I Meet You?
In retrospect, that might have been a better approach, because I didn't land my first date for a few months after that.
Wait a minute.
So throughout 2022 to prior to becoming the FBI director, you lived in Vegas and you lived in Nashville. And so how did you make the long distance work?
I think, like any relationship that succeeds, it's.
I've seen people. I have better energy with any barista I've encountered. This is incredible.
Just those things don't matter. You know, she's touring, we're campaigning. She's also doing campaign and political stuff at the same time. So we just, like everybody else, got on planes, met where we could, made it a point to see each other either in Nashville and Vegas, and sometimes it ended up being in D.C., or sometimes it's on the road where she was performing. And so you just make it happen if it's worth it, and it is.
So I just want to clarify, you're not Jewish.
I'm not.
You're not from Israel.
No.
So how did we get to, are you a Mossad agent?
This is also what's her face? Megyn Kelly, she does this too. They launched the softball questions where they immediately act like it's an insane accusation and they all laugh at it. Who is that one guy, the pedophile guy? He was laughing behind Trump talking about Epstein and the pedophilia stuff. I forget. His face looks like all the masks in the dentist's office on Epstein's Island. Can't think of the guy's name right now, but that's what they do. When they're guilty, they just laugh. Because, I mean, that's literally what villains do in movies.
That's a great question.
You just start laughing.
You're not Jewish.
I'm not.
You're not from Israel.
No.
So how did we get to, are you a Mossad agent?
You know, that's a great question. I too have that question for the internet, actually. You and me both.
Oh, yeah, Lutnick. Remember when Lutnick was behind
no,
Trump?
I'm not sure. I'm not Jewish. I'm Christian. I'm Armenian. So, you know, not really sure how we got there. I've never been to Israel. I'd love to go. It's just, the stamp isn't even on my passport, and I'm just as confused as everyone else is.
Because the internet.
I was never there.
You notice how much it goes back to I was never there. I think the part of it here, you know, when the audience watches.
I'm sorry, I refuse to watch a clip of that guy. Here we go.
They're both very good.
Mr. President.
The two Kevins, it's very good.
Mr. President, is Vice President Vance hosting a gathering this evening to talk about how to respond to the Epstein situation?
Is he working on what?
He's hosting some kind of gathering of top advisors this evening to talk about how to respond to the Epstein situation.
I don't know. I could ask you that question. I don't know of it, but I think here's the man right here.
I saw it reported today, and it's completely fake news. We're not meeting to talk about the Epstein situation, and I think the reporter who reported it needs to get better sources.
Look, the whole thing is a hoax. It's put out by the Democrats because we've had the most successful 6 months in the history of our country.
This
and
is a
that's
horrible
just,
clip because it's not even cutting back. Great job, whoever uploaded that, but Wow, Letnick even had lunch on the private island. Yeah, it's kind of just the go-to. It's the go-to villain move is just to laugh.
It's just those things don't matter. You know, she's touring. Where can
Point of the personal attacks on you and your relationship are not only from the far left, but are from the far right as well. And how have you dealt with those attacks? Do you let it, are those things you guys discuss? Do you let it roll off your sleeve? Do you not read it? I think there's a lot of people out there, especially young women, who are attacked in other ways from their friends, from their groups. And that's something we all struggle with, right? Is how to handle that. And so going through what I think is a very public version of that, I'd love to know how you deal with this.
I think that it's very important to first and foremost remember that the people who actually love you, my boyfriend, my family, those are the people who their opinions matter. And then everything else kind of splinters off from that, and you can decide how much value you want to place on other people's opinion. I also understand that there's a benefit in whatever media spin, whatever side is choosing to make. If this side wants to say, I'm a spy, it's because they're trying to attack him through me.
Yeah, the FBI, they shouldn't go on podcasts. I don't know who told them it was a good idea, but it doesn't matter because, look, separate the art from the artist for a second, okay? For the love of God, would you guys separate the art from the artist for once? Okay, stop the moral fagging. I don't care if she's a Mossad spy. She's that girl. She's that girl.
Shouldn't say.
Here we go. How old is she touring? Is she actually? NRA board member. Country back single debuts 6 on the country charts. Windy City Smokeout. So she's on festivals. She's booked on 1 festival this year. There's no tour. It doesn't exist. She has. So one album is called Whiskey and one is called Grit. Oh, man. This one's called Stand. Stand, Whiskey, and Grit. Yes, sir. Heaven in a Stetson. Oh, that rocks. She's got Twitter too. Show me. That's crazy. That's so photoshopped. She got the Goy filter on. That's crazy. Yeah, she got the Goy filter there too. Unless she got a little work on that pointy jaw and big nose. She might have. Yeah, it's just tough. She was at the UFC thing? Sad. Is anyone there? Where's the crowd? There's no one there. Whatever. Whatever. Rest in peace, Patton Oswalt. Rest in peace, Bert Kreischer. Rest in peace, Joe Rogan. They're all dead. They all died. Everybody died, actually. I need to take a very quick break. I'll be right back, folks.
My chain. My chain. My chain. My chain. Don't you like my chain?